Greetings, everybody. It is the Ash Heriter, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Here we are in the lovely Shar-cursed lands, which are dark and kind of scary, a bit spooky. In the previous episode, we made our way into the Shar-cursed lands and found out that they are indeed cursed. We got attacked by all kinds of shadow-related entities, including shadow zombies, shadow plants of various sizes, and just straight-up shadows. We encountered some Harpers that told us to find, I believe it was the last light inn, and we also encountered a Shadowkai by the name of He Who Was, who wants us to punish a murderer by finding their list of transgressions within the Waning Moon, which is not the last light inn. So there is an inn right over there. Not sure if that's the last light or the Waning Moon. Judging by the dome of light around it, I'm gonna guess it's probably the last light, but I could be wrong on that one. But we have, you know, a couple of different ways we can go. And by a couple, I mean probably just one. Let's just head up here and see. Now, I will fully disclose what just happened, because I had already recorded this part before, and I died. I will explain when I get to the parts what is going to happen, but you should know that the next probably 15 minutes of this episode is not blind, because I know what's coming. But I figured, okay, I don't want to waste everybody's time by doing the same thing twice again, that we'll just proceed onwards. Also, I spent a long time trying to get onto this roof with Ash, and there's just a better way to do it. This raven...
My faith protects me. I must keep going.
I'm gonna make the same mistake that I made previously, just so that we can all see it. Or I'm gonna prepare a little.
Shadows claimed that bird. Not for me to interfere.
Shadowheart gives us a warning, not for her to interfere. Now, I didn't quite understand the warning. But this raven has been claimed by the shadows. So let's poke it. Sure, nothing bad will happen. And we get attacked and ambushed by a giant swarm of ravens. And in the in my previous recording of this, they killed Ash in the surprise round, so actually that's already going a little bit better. Help that we healed her, otherwise I think she would have been gone. Alright, and we have another swarm here. Thankfully, they all have one hit, and I'll tell you how I solved this encounter, because this is not the one that took me out. This one's manageable. I solved this encounter by throwing an alchemist fire on the ground, which killed all of the 1 health ravens. Every single one of them. And I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to tank a bit of damage. Unfortunately, I can't do that with Asterion because I don't have Alchemist Fire. And I don't feel like using a bomb. So what I'm just going to do here is use this to give a little bit of a wacky whack right here. So that one's dead with the bonus action. So for some reason, I lost my bonus action with Asterion when I did a main hand attack. I guess it automatically had him use the offhand attack on it, I guess, when I did it that way. But now that doesn't seem to be the issue, so I can take out 2 of them like that. I'll see, I might actually just try and do this without blowing myself up. Because, like, Arms of Hadar here would be pretty fucking good, except for the friendly fire. I mean, Arms of Hadar is gonna kind of solve this encounter. It's just we're gonna do a bit of damage to ourselves. How much damage is this gonna do to everyone? 46 necrotic. That is a lot. That could take out Shadowheart. It's not gonna take out anyone else, but I can't move without provoking an attack. Actually, I can move a bit without provoking an attack of opportunity. I think I can move to here, and then I can do it. And then I'm only hitting Shadowheart. That's the one I didn't want to hit. But, you know what? Shadowheart blew me up. Sacrifices must be made. Alright, well, that's 4 of them gone. Lovely. Sorry, Shadowheart. I swear I didn't mean to. And Ash is just going to stay right there. Okay, so I'm not going to use the bomb strategy here, because we can deal with this in another way. I could cleave. That would take both of them out in one attack. Nice. They're gone. She's got another action. She's going to come up here and get rid of that one. And there's just 1 left. 2 left, I mean. 3 left. Okay, I can't count. Almost strike that one. Lovely.
Need to act fast.
Shadowheart, give that one a little bit of a whack. Lovely. And we can drop a heal on Ash again. I'm gonna do a long rest after this. Because we need the resurrection spell for the next encounter, I think. Alright. That didn't go nearly as bad as it did last time. I had to, so Ash went down. I then used the Alchemist Fire, specifically in a way that it wasn't hitting Ash, but she took fire damage from it anyways. I guess the fire spread, which, okay, fire does that, fair enough. I just didn't expect that it would, due to, you know, game mechanics, but I was wrong. So Ash died, I had to use a Resurrection Scroll. And then we proceeded on not rested for the next encounter, which is worse. The next encounter is just downright hard. This can be hard if you're unprepared, but the next one's just downright bad. Okay, this is... Where's the one that we needed to loot? There was one specifically. I don't know where it went. Because one has a note. Yeah, okay. Boy, would I like a loot everything button. Like in Rogue Trader. Wouldn't that be nice? We can just do it like this. Okay. Let's read this note. Now, where is it? This one? Oh, yeah. The letter is written on a scrap of paper. Blood and age have made it near illegible in parts. Help! Darkness has rolled into Wraithwing, cutting us off on all sides. We've sent people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before. The words are obscured by drops of blood. This letter is our last hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, sorry. Send help, anyone, from anywhere. I beg of you, I will renounce Our Lady lost and kiss the Moon Maiden's feet if that's what it takes. Just don't let the darkness take us. Oh. Betrayed by your own darkness. Yeah, I'm beginning to think you were right, Robert. Shar might actually be bad. You couldn't know that otherwise, but, you know, I'm beginning to suspect you weren't lying to me this whole time. Just for, you know, Mood Maiden propaganda, like I suspected. Let's summon a familiar. Oh, that would be Scratch. No, let's... Do I short rest? No, I think we long rest this, because, the encounter is going to be rough, and I would like everybody to be at their, full potential for what's coming next. I might still die. It was bad. We need somebody with, awareness. Like, seriously. Is there anything that we want to do here? In terms of talking with people? Yeah, we can talk to Karlach. Okay. Oh, and Asterion, for that matter. Let's talk to both of them. Let's talk to Karlach here. How you doing, Karlach?
Hey, soldier, well, I'm not feeling so good.
Why are you not feeling so good?
My engine.
Ah.
It's getting worse. Feels like it's going to burst out of my chest.
Yeah, you look a little on fire.
I need to find a mechanic. A good one. Well, this thing's going boom.
So does everybody just have some sort of explosive device in their chest and a slug in their brain? I mean, I understand the slug in the brain. That's very much part of the story. But... like, I love the characters. I really do. But it's a little unlikely that you get all of these characters together with all these crazy backstory things. Like, there's no one normal in our party. I'm trying to think. Like, Gale has his, you know, nuke. Shadowheart has her... she sacrificed her memories. Karlach was a soldier in the demon armies and has a demon engine in her chest. Asterion's a vampire. Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing someone. Will has his whole, you know, he's got a pact with a sketchy demoness. A Cambion, I guess. Which is not a demon, but the devil. Man, Lae'zel, of course. Lae'zel, I guess, is sort of normal, things considered. It's just, yeah, two characters with, like, some sort of destructive potential literally implanted within them. I don't know. Seems unlikely. This is sometimes the case with storytelling with these fantasy settings, is that you get these groupings of people together that is just like, okay, everyone has something very strange going on with them. What are the chances they all come together? By happenstance? Like, okay, if there's somebody drawing them all together, which may be the case, I could be wrong. Maybe we were specifically selected by the Absolute because of who we are, but it doesn't seem that way at this moment. If that is the case, I will rescind this statement. But it just seems like them plugging in, the writers plugging in all of these characters with crazy backstories just so that every character can have a crazy backstory and something really cool and special about them, which, again, is very cool individually, but when everyone has them in a group of people that don't seem to have any rhyme or reason to how they were all brought together, aside from just seemingly random chance or being in the wrong place at the wrong time, it's a little unlikely. Little bit, immersion breaking in that sense. Now, again, I like all of the characters, so I'm just gonna look past it. And let's move on. But that was just a writer, like, I'm an author myself, as you probably know. And these are things I think about. Like, when you develop a cast of characters and, you know, put them all together, you need to look at them as a cast, as well as individuals. And I'm not saying they didn't do that, but, you know, some things might have been overlooked here, with just the, like, the sample size of characters compared to the, like, proportion of characters with crazy things going on. But anyways, that's enough of that. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments if you disagree, or tell me, shut up, Ash, you're wrong, and you'll see why you're wrong later, in which case I'll say, alright, no problem. Don't tell me why I'm wrong, just tell me if I'll see that I'm wrong later, and that's good enough. So anyways, what will happen if he can't tune you up in time?
Well, I imagine it's lights out, Big K. And then it'll be just you, your parasite, and the wild yonder. I'm sure you'd manage. But this old girl's got a few things to do before it comes to that.
Yeah, we'll fix you up. Hers at least doesn't, like, it is something that can be solved, providing we have a demon engine mechanic, which, again, if we just randomly find a demon engine mechanic somewhere in this area conveniently, I am going to call a little bit of bullshit, unless there's some good explanation given for why one's here.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere.
Oh, yeah? That fiend is far from our friend.
I think he'll stay the perfect gentleman, as long as we read the fine print. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for. You will help me find him, won't you?
Not unless you tell me what you're planning.
All in due time, but not now. I'm sure he'll turn up at one point or another.
Sorry, Asterion, I don't trust you. Why do I not trust you? Oh, I don't know. Anybody else? Halson? You might have something to say now. You have mugwort that I can steal. I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. Alright.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse.
You gonna join my party now?
But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
We're in the midst of the shadow curse now. Is there any more you can tell me about how to lift it?
This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence.
Interesting.
He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once.
What should I look for exactly?
I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek.
Yeah, I can deal with that.
Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it.
Alright. Still feeling at home here with us. The surroundings are less bucolic. I understand. Bucolic, nice.
It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're too modest by far. What fate would I have met without you? Rotting in the goblin cells? Dying against an onslaught on the grove? More good has been done since I met you than in 100 years before. Words cannot express my gratitude.
Okay. No words needed, I understand.
Yes, I think you do. Forgive me. Sometimes I forget myself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Gazing
Calm
on
down.
the beauty of nature's creations.
Leave. Yeah, that's one other issue I have with the writing, is, all the characters are very, 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 very forward when it comes to, you know, their opinion of your character. A little bit too much. It's fine if, like, you know, it makes sense for Lae'zel. That's very much her. When I say every, I mean, except for Karlach. Karlach's the only one that hasn't. And I guess Will. Will didn't either. But everyone else was... Yeah, the Gale scene was, like, very clearly, like, yeah, this is meant for, like, to initiate a romance, but they really just throw it in your face. Same with Asterion, same with this Halcyon scene, and the Shadowheart scene as well, although that one, I think, was... I mean, it's probably just bias, because that's the one Ash wanted to go for anyways. So it felt a little bit less in my face. Lae'zel wasn't definitely in my face, but that one was very much supposed to be, and again, that makes sense for her. Anyways, let's go to bed. Take our mind off of things. Auto-select, are you gonna... Nope, definitely not. Game, please. Basic math. I know it's hard, but I think you can do it. Uh-oh. White is never good.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger.
You look different.
I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
I did what I could, but I'm not sure they'll survive out there on their own.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy.
The absolute.
Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
So is our dream visitor now... I mean... Okay. Is she trying to seduce us now? Is that also happening? I was just talking about, like, how every character tries to seduce you, and, you know... Now the dream visitor, too? It didn't... Like, she wasn't talking in that way, but certainly dressed for the occasion. But, you know, maybe that's just how she dresses? I don't know. And, you know, how she sat down next to us. I don't trust her. I think it's a Mind Flayer trick. Now, I'm quite convinced that the regular Mind Flayers and the Absolute are not pals. So this may actually be a regular Mind Flayer, or some faction within the Mind Flayers trying to thwart the Absolute. Which, could be an ally, except we shouldn't trust Mind Flayers, except for Omelium. He's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just leave camp and continue on and get killed in the next encounter. So, I am definitely going to save. There's a lot happened, although I think it auto-saves after you rest anyways, so not super necessary. But, so you go through, and it's like, you know, you're heading up this way. You can go that way, you can try and cross this bridge, or you can go up here. I went up here, and thus far it's fine, because we need to get onto the roof here, which we can do from right here. Now, I thought, you know, I used gaseous form to get Ash up here. I could jump up here with Karlach, but she can't pick locks. And I thought, oh, these charming little eggs look very interesting. Turns out there's really nothing up here worth your time, unless the charming eggs do happen to be worth your time later, but it doesn't seem like it. But we still can't even jump there. Are you kidding me? No, I can't. All right. Question is, can I jump back? Enter turn-based mode. Why? Oh, that's why.
How delicious.
Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Not enough resources, because it's not your turn, I guess.
Won't stop me yet.
Okay. Well, we'll just take these charming little eggs. We'll have a look at them. They're just regular chicken eggs. There's something about the writing of them that makes me very suspicious, though. I'll quickly read it out. I just need to figure out which pack they went in. Not this one. Camp supply pack, I think. Yeah, here we are. Round and speckled. There's something appreciably cheerful about an egg. Even the word egg. Or even the word itself, egg. How frolicsome. I don't know, it seems sketchy, considering where we found it. I'll hold on to them. I'm not going to send them to camp, because I don't know if they do something weird. Okay, no bonuses, but we should be fine, and we get a little bit of gold. I don't know. I would have expected a place hidden away up here that is a little bit hard to get to would give us a little bit more, but maybe those eggs will do something. Alright, yeah, toggle the light source, get the shadow curse off, and now I think we can exit turn-based mode and just send Ash back across. Hopefully she can actually jump there. I do not want to have to use gaseous form to get across. Okay, fine. We'll just jump down.
Need to find a way forward.
And go around again. That's okay. And then once we're all back together, we'll head up here and die. And I'm going to auto-save again, or quick save again, because I'm paranoid. So, was it up here? Or was it the other way? Now I don't even remember. I think it was right here. Yeah, there they are. You even see them. First, before we go get ourselves killed, let's actually... No, we can't summon Scratch and our familiar, so I'm just going to summon a Quasit. Here. Can help. And what's to come. And do we want to buff
My
up
faith will guide me.
in any way? We can do the protection against evil. I'm gonna put that on Ash. How long does it last? Its concentration. Alright, so we'll just drop that on her. And this will last for 10 turns. I would like to put this down, but so we could just drop into turn-based mode and trigger this already. I just don't know how far up it's gonna go. I'm gonna enter turn-based mode. We're gonna cast this as a level 2 mirror image, and then we're gonna send everybody up to trigger the encounter.
Still alive, so that's
Maybe not you
progress.
first. Maybe Karlach first.
While I'm at it,
That's gonna be concentration. We don't want that. Okay, Ash, you can move up. And
Don't touch me.
we'll move Asterion up here. He's in the Shar-cursed. Let's keep him out of the darkness. And our Quasit pal is going to move over this way. And I think he's actually going to go invisible. Okay. End our turn. And we'll send Shadowheart up again, because Shadowheart can trigger the
Whatever
encounter.
it takes.
Oh, we have to end everybody's turn, of course.
Careful, I might.
Okay. The environment.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Ah, so that's the concentration symbol. That's actually cool. So you can see
Onward.
what they're doing. I didn't even notice that. Alright, perception failed. Is that all?
Someone there? Let's be quick.
And you, why don't you actually hide?
Time for discretion.
Yeah, we've got some baddies over
wanna
there.
dance?
I don't know if I want to send Karlach up first. Is there anybody that we can see? Oh yeah, we can see that one. We can shoot it already. Although, I think I want to keep her with her... No, it doesn't matter. We can just use this. Give it a pot shot. There we go. That'll trigger the encounter. Come on now. Didn't trigger the encounter, huh? Interesting. You move over... Oh, that's the Quasit? Whoops. Didn't want to do that. I thought I clicked Ash.
No, never mind.
Wits and
Okay.
blades, always sharp.
Yeah, not much more you can do. I guess we could firebolt it. Do it. Well, now we're in combat. But only with one of them, interestingly enough. There's more of them too. I can see them, but can't target them at the moment. So, Asterion's not in combat yet, so we just need to keep an eye on that. Alright, the Shadow-cursed mound is going to approach. Interesting. It is triggering the others. Okay, it just woke up those two zombies. Alright. Ash. Can we take out the zombies? 90% chance. We have disadvantage for some reason. Why would we have disadvantage on the attack? Is there stuff in the way? I don't know. But it's a 90% chance to hit. Oh, it's too dark. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. We need to light that brazier on fire. Well, shoot him anyways. Oh, critical miss. Nicely done, Ash. So you can definitely do a, oh, can't have disadvantage against the target? Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, I guess we're not doing that. Light up that brazier. Alright, so that should end the darkness.
Let's end this.
So Shadowheart could advance. It's gonna be tricky, to be sure. Don't want to use any more concentration. You could get up there and hit that one. It's gonna leave you a bit exposed. Can't reach. Okay, you could reach the Shadow-cursed Shambling Mound, or you can not reach the Shadow-cursed Shambling Mound. Karlach is prone. Let's actually... We need an action? Do I not have an action?
Got to move.
Why did I lose my action? Apparently I don't have an action. Oh, because she shot a firebolt, and that's still this turn. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Karlach's not having a great time. She's... Karlach, no! Oh no. Actually, Karlach, no. Okay, that's great. They just ignored my buffed up Shadowheart. Okay, at least Shadowheart is now getting focused, and she can take it. Entangling plants! Yeah, this encounter is absolutely gnarly. Okay, you're constricted now too. That's great. And Karlach's just dead. Why do I have a turn for the dead person? This character is dead.
Come on.
Okay.
Can't stay
I guess
idle.
because I was highlighted over her. Whose turn is it now? It's now Asterian's turn. Let's actually stay on to this. I can't do that because I'm constricted. Now we have disadvantage again. Dude, this fight is just an absolute nightmare. I could throw a bomb up here. It's gonna hit Shadowheart. For sure. It's also gonna hit Karlach, but she's gone anyways, so... I don't know what the radius is. I don't care.
How about this?
We lost our concentration on the protection. It's very unfortunate. I don't think we can dash out. I don't think we can do much of anything to get out of this.
What now?
So we're just gonna do that. Yeah, sorry, Shadowheart. Everett's black tentacles. Or, sorry, the hunger of Hadar, not Everett's black tentacles. So we gotta just move Shadowheart out of there ASAP. Move her out of the radius. Okay, you're gonna go right here, and down, even. Now you're out of Hunger of Hadar, perfect. We can do Warden of Vitality. It's gonna last 10 turns, or I could drop another mirror image. I'm gonna drop another mirror image. You have to tank for everyone, and you can even heal yourself. Do a little teeny heal there. Okay, we do have a level 3 Revivify that we can use on Karlach, so I want to keep a level 3 spell open. Alright, that was effective. Ow! Okay, I mean, that worked. That worked pretty well, if I do say so myself. Digestive juices.
I'm not going to last much longer.
No, you're really not. Only a 40% chance to hit. What about regular? God damn, why is it so bad? What about against you? Must have advantage. We don't have advantage. We barely can hit this one. How do I, like... Why? You're only AC 17. Why is our chance to hit so low? Well, do it, I guess. Special arrow we could use here. Arrow of Ilmater is going to do necrotic damage. They're basically immune to that, so screw that. Please hit. Okay. I was expecting to miss, but I'll take it.
I won't give in.
Alright. We have disadvantage, low ground, and it's too dark. I don't really want to move too far up. We could use Dissonant Whispers. That could work. There's other spells we could potentially use here. Phantasmal Force, maybe? It's a concentration-based thing, so I'm a little bit... You can also slow it. Target out of line of sight. I call 100% bullshit, because we need line of sight to cast these other spells, too. Oh, no. No, now we can no longer target it. I am very confused. We can hit it here. We have... Okay, it's barely in line of sight. What if I move back? Can I drop a slow on it now? No, still not in line of sight. Game, come on. And this requires you to be at what range? 18 meters? Why do you want me to move up there? So some fucky stuff is going on here. Whatever. I guess I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it because the game says I can't do anything else. Okay.
Concentrate.
Shadowheart, you need to heal yourself, like badly. I guess the Warden of Vitality will help. So now you can do with the bonus action, drop a heal on yourself. We could move up a bit. Oh, this thing's still alive. Oh, I thought it was dead. Wasn't it dead? Okay, we saved the constrict. Now it's coming down. Now, hopefully... Okay, it's moving over there, though. Okay. Adhesive Whip failed, and Shadowheart is down. That's not ideal. I'm taking a bit of damage, too. You absolutely need to die. 55% chance. I'm putting both on it. We can't afford to let this thing live. Alright. It is down. Thankfully. I'm gonna move away. Oh, actually... I'm gonna move him up here. Oh, I have my Quasit, who's not even in this goddamn fight. Alright. What can you do? Can you help people? Can you go distract it? Give it a nibble? Scare? Can we even scare it? 45% chance to frighten it? I don't think that's gonna... Shadow Curse? Probably? Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I guess just shoot it normally. 30% only. Outside of normal range and too dark. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Well, we still hit it and baned it, so I'll take it. And it's gonna have to kill my Quasit here for a turn. Or it'll take an attack of opportunity from the Quasit. Look at that, it did something. Okay. Quasit, go give him a nibble. Critical miss. Not ideal. Okay. You're stuck. Fantastic. Firebolt, 30% chance, or the base range attack is also 30. Do the Firebolt. Miss. Yeah, not much else he can do.
This is worth the cost.
Can you get Shadowheart up? You can approach her.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
We could do Survival Instinct, but no, I gotta get some damage in. Dissonant Whispers, do it. Lovely, 18 damage, pretty good. And it's frightened. It just said, I can't take much more, or maybe that was Asterion saying that. It would have been really funny if that thing said it in the accent that it did. Alright, that broke its concentration. Can we reach Shadowheart? She's dead. God damn it. Alright. Either way, 2 revivification scrolls for this goddamn encounter. What did we get here? An Ironwood Club? And we are dissolving from digestive juices. Okay, that's a +1 club. Shadowroot Sack and some wood bark for that one. Tell me I have a Scroll of Resurrection, otherwise we're gonna have to talk to our pal Withers. You have one? You do. Okay, cast it on Shadowheart.
Take you.
Fading fast.
Yeah.
I need healing.
And you can cast this on Karlach.
Take you.
Cheer me up, quick!
Wow!
That took the edge off. Off we go.
I'm using both of them. So, that was absolutely gnarly. That was well I was prepared. Could I have done that better? I'm sure. But, again, I'm not, like, super good at this, so... Petrified Tumor. Whatever corpse this fetid cancer was once attached to is long rotten away, leaving only its affliction behind. Ugh. So this Harper was sick before he died. Ew, that's... Ugh. Gnarly. What about the other one? Did they both have it? Seems unlikely. But you never know. Dead Harper. What is hitting us? Shadow-cursed vines up here. Oh, and I'm encumbered? This is... Can you... I don't actually see where these things are. It's just this entire area that is covered in shadow-cursed vines. Might be. Black oleander? We have a ladder that'll take us up here. Well, let's take the ladder up. Who knows where this is gonna lead? Just up here, there's a key. And a skeleton with a dagger. And a ragged diary. Let's read that. Fool me to think I'd fare better than the other treasure hunters in this God's cursed wasteland. But the promise of a cursed beast as a trophy was a temptation I couldn't leave behind. Bloody needle blights took me by surprise, though I'm not sure how. How could I have expected anything less? It's all so much worse than I'd imagined. Found a key up here, but unless it unlocks a full chest of water and sunlight, I have no use for it. Well, it's probably for that one, I would guess. Let's give it a try. Target is too far. Yeah, I'm encumbered. So let's unencumber myself. Carrying just a whole lot of junk. Let's move some of that. And, I will actually split some of these. I'm gonna give a few to Asterion. And I'll give him a couple of these as well. Just a few. I'm gonna mostly use Ash. But it is an option to use the Asterion if we need to. Well, let's see. Can we just open this with the key? Yes. Alright. Ring of Self-Immolation. Excuse me. And this is good. Why? Let's see here. Set yourself on fire to gain heat. I guess that's good for... Karlach?
Well.
You guys let me know if that's good, because it doesn't seem very good. Unless we can give her fire resistance. I don't know if she has fire resistance. Well, she does, actually. Maybe it is good. To give herself heat. We'll give it a try. We'll switch this out there. We'll give this Crusher's Ring to Asterion to give him a bit more mobility. Sounds fine. Mobility on him would be good. And let's head down here. Maybe it's good. She has fire resistance, she can take the fire damage. Okay, and now we're in turn-based mode because he went down first. Alright, just get the torch out. Get out of turn-based mode. The switch from turn-based to, non-turn-based mode with the Shadow-cursed stuff is a little annoying, but okay. Alright, so the whole, cool. Got the whole party stuck here. Move on. You can all get out of here. Stop getting snagged by these goddamn vines. Go over this way. See what there is to find here. First off, I'm going to save now that we actually did this encounter without too horrific of losses. I mean, one scroll of Revivify is a loss. An encounter did not pay for itself in terms of, you know, money, but at least there was some XP involved. Boy, oh boy. What a horrific area. So, up there. I suppose. Or down here. But we had already gone down there. No, we did not. But this way seems like the other way first. So we'll head here. And to the commenter that was saying, oh, go back and do the overland route, we will, don't worry. I'll take the overland route into the Shadow-cursed wasteland as well. Amak, Kaldani, Toron. These look like tieflings. Ikaron, oh shit! I recognize Ikaron. I don't recognize the other ones. Or do I? Zeph, I recognize her as well. Oh, man. Looks like the tieflings didn't do too well. Yeah, let's actually quickly have a look there. This could be an ambush, but this is not ideal.
Looks like there was a struggle here.
Yeah, Amak, which one were you? I don't recall you. Toron, do I recall you at all? You had a key, a worn key, and a pitchfork. Take the key. Kaldani, which one were you? Give the arrows to Asterion. The crossbow, I'm just gonna give everything to Asterion. You had a scale mail? Shield? Yeah. Dead cultist. Cultist of the Absolute, yes. Indeed. Long sword. Oh, now he's encumbered. Okay, so you're encumbered. Just to... Okay, she's encumbered.
I'd love to, thanks.
We need to find a vendor. Like, soon.
Best get going.
So, I'm gonna try and speak with Dead. As soon as I can. Rochelle? They're just, yeah, tiefling civilians. Were these the two that were talking about getting a house? I feel like they were. That's sad. Zeph, I don't remember which one that was. Ikaron, I think, was the bodyguard. Or was the... Yeah, he was just a soldier. Not necessarily a bodyguard, but... Okay, 2 prison keys. Interesting. Man. So the tieflings went this way as well. Let's light this. Quickly go over this way, see if there's anything to be found. No. That is unfortunate. That some of them died. I'm gonna swing back this way. The bridge is right there. That bridge is gonna lead us to the inn. I'm just gonna clear out this area so that we have a direct route there, and then we can go back and check in the House of Deep Shadows. Or do I go to the inn first? I think I want to go to this inn first. Because I need to sell stuff. And I reckon we're gonna be able to.
This place is protected.
Yeah. Indeed.
Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke
These
of.
are indeed the Harpers. Let's go talk to the Harpers. We'll go do the rest of the stuff here afterwards. No shadows here.
Something must be keeping it at bay.
Yeah, I reckon. Fist Ulthrid. Okay, so we have the Flaming Fist and we have the Harpers.
You there! Step
come on.
forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. She's with me.
You've even seen us, or no, actually you have not. I don't recognize you.
Jahira!
Jake, what? Alright. Hello. Was that necessary? Just this once. I wish people would simply say hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Could you at least explain to me why you're doing this?
Absolutely.
Oh.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know... it's that it knows its own kind.
Yeah, look, I can explain. I've got a bunch of them too.
You should never have come here, true soul.
I'm not gonna do that. I am not a true soul.
Stop! What's you doing?
Hey!
She's the one who saved us!
She's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Fuck yeah, Maul.
Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved 2 of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss about thieving either.
You could have left that out.
Pretty much trust her with my life.
But thanks.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible?
Yeah, I got no answer. Where are my companions in all of this? Did she root them too? We can trust Jaheira. Does Ash trust her? Yeah, she's an enemy of the True Souls. We can trust her immediately. I metagame trust her because, you know, she's in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and is pretty awesome. She's a bit darker than before, but that's sensible. We work in mysterious ways. No. Because of this artifact. Karlach approves. Interesting that Shadowheart does not disapprove. Would have expected her to. And Lae'zel, for that matter. But Lae'zel ain't here, so... Oh yeah, it doesn't like it. Oh! It really doesn't like it.
What in the hells is that thing?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Strangest magic I've seen since roaming the ruins of Mithranor. But I can't argue with the results. Congratulations! You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll
All right.
not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
You're on holiday. To destroy the Absolute in its lair, Moonrise Towers. Or no. I just want a cure for the parasite in my head. Moonrise Towers is my only lead.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash.
Yeah.
Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Okay, that's a bit more like the Jaheira I know.
Knocking around here, right?
Damon. Okay. Remember how I was saying, you know, fat chance we're gonna find a demon smith out here? Well, Damon was the smith that was with the devils, and he was one of the Hell Riders in the Hells that was doing smithing in the Hells, so well done, Baldur's Gate. Yeah, let's talk to her.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
I'm not a Baldurian. You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough.
Yep.
I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid.
I like
Can't believe she wants to talk
adorable.
to us about working together. What a day!
Fucking wrong button.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Oh man, Karlach. Now let's talk to Lysandra first.
Good to see a friendly face.
Yep. Harper Donner? You're a tiefling, Harper. Come in.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
Alright. You're suspicious. That's fine. I get it. You weren't very nice.
It ain't pretty.
I think staring out into the dark so much is doing something to my eyes.
Okay. You seem chill now, though.
Won't hold out the darkness.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies.
You, Harper Darag?
Burning through our oil.
If Jaheira trusts you, I trust you. But I'll be damned if a bug brain doesn't creep me out.
That's fair. Won't hold it against you. Rusty Greatsword, we can steal that, but I'm looking for a vendor. Are you a vendor? Yeah, somebody's shouting about premium trinkets. Who is it? And where are they? I require... Must be somebody in there. Let's talk to these ones first. I'm just going to talk to everyone we see. Harper, Esius.
Hey!
And a fist.
That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
What party am I crashing?
Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot down, but we were ambushed by them bloody cultists. Bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
Yeah, I know. I was there in the aftermath. I don't suppose Councillor Floric made it all the way up here.
Sure did. For all the good that does us.
She's inside. One of the ground floor chambers.
Guess you need to be a goddamned counselor to get room and board around here.
Alright. You're grouchy. We get it. Harper, Anthony. Keep anybody named Julius away from you.
Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are.
Pretty cool looking area. Harper Chenty. Harper Teebs.
Can't chat.
What the
Need to
fuck?
reinforce the barricade.
That was the stuff of nightmares. Quartermaster Tally. There we go.
There's more where that came from.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Anything I can take off their hands at no cost to myself? I mean, I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, look at this. All these big old bonuses. 27. Look at that.
Cheeky. But, since you're asking...
What did we get? Supply pack. Alright, well, you know, it's something.
If you're alright by Jaheira, you're alright by me.
Let's browse. Okay, you've got a whole lot of stuff. And, I've got to do some serious vendoring. We're gonna look and see the things that we might want to get. I'm gonna go through these and make some purchases. Oh, there's some cool stuff here. A lot of blue and green items. Oil of Bane coats your weapon in oil. That'll do Bane. Potion of Flying. We might want to get one of those. Lots of scrolls. Okay, these are the green ones are just +1 items. Good to know. But the blue ones. Shade Clinger Armor. Shade Clinger. While obscured, the wearer has advantage on saving throws. That might be good for Asterion. Obsidian Laced Robe. Flaming Revenge. On successful saving throw against a foe's spell, deal 4 to 7 fire damage back to them. That sounds fun. Yuan T Scale Mail. Oh, yeah. Medium Armor. Will encumber Ash. Yeah, of course. Exotic Material. Adds your full dexterity modifier to AC. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks. And you gain +1 on initiative rolls. That sounds awesome, and I want it. And the Mighty Cloth. Bull Strength. You gain Bull Strength and increase your Strength score by 2 to a maximum of 20. I think this might be something for Karlach. Karlach, she gets bonuses to AC if she's not wearing armor. Right now, her armor class benefits more from wearing armor than not, but if we have a non-armor piece that gives her other benefits that can outstrip that, then I see no reason why we shouldn't take this for Karlach. So I'm definitely going to grab that. Cloak of Protection, absolutely, that sounds great. Shield of Devotion, additional spell slot, an additional level 1 spell slot. We would gain a Shield Bash, and we would gain Aid. Sounds like something for Shadowheart. Then Barkskin Armor. Forest Aegis, you are invested in the power of the meadows and the woods of the land. You have the effect of Barkskin, increasing your armor class to 16. Okay, so it's just AC 16 instead. Amulet of the Harpers. Advantage on wisdom saving throws, and we would get shield. That's not bad. Gloves of the Balanced Hand. 2-weapon fighting. When you make an attack with your offhand weapon, you add your ability modifier to the damage of that attack. Sounds like something for Asterion. Take it. Cinder Snap Gloves. Protection from missiles. Maybe. These are studded leather. Splint Armor. Okay, so that's separate from splinted armor. This is actually good. I mean, aside from the no AC bonus, but... bombs? Absolutely, we're going to want those. I'm just looking through, and I'm going to do all of the other purchasing, aside from just some stuff that I immediately want, off camera. Lay bare their weakness. After dealing damage with an unarmed attack, the wearer will gain a +1 bonus to their spell save DC until the end of the next turn. Okay, so that's like a monk item. A monk that does spells, maybe? And the incandescent staff. Grants resistance to fire damage and grants firebolt and fireball. And +1 to ranged spell attack. I could. I don't need the firebolt, but fireball would be good. Or we give it to Gale. All of these arrows would be great on Astarion. Give him a whole lot more. I also have a ton of arrows in my inventory. Yeah, I'm gonna be having a look around. I'm basically going to unencumber myself. I'm gonna switch out all of my characters, sell all of the excess things they have, and re-equip the entire party. Then we're gonna go through at the start of the next episode, and I will address the major changes that I've done. I will just hover over all of the items so that you guys are aware of what I have and the equipment that I've got. Because this is, I think, our first really good vendor with lots of options. So that's quite cool. We are going to be spending a bit of gold here, I think. We'll be getting a bit of gold back when we sell stuff too, of course. But yeah, that's going to be all for today. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. It's, about an hour long, so on the shorter end, but, time constraints and all that. And we will have another Baldur's Gate episode up in the next couple of days. My schedule is still, pretty harsh, because it's peak season for my work, so I'm working, generally speaking, at least 4 days a week, sometimes all 7. So, yeah, that's getting in the way of some of my recording. Thankfully, I had a big backlog of Rogue Trader episodes that I could put out, but not so much of anything else. I'm just taking the time to record when I can. Also, my good friend is here, so I'm also spending some time with her. And yeah, that'll be all. Like the video. Thanks to anybody that leaves any comments in advance, tips, disagreements about some of the statements I made earlier. Fine too. All of that's cool. Like interacting, like having a chat with you guys in the comments. I do take a bit of time to respond, of course, but that's just how it is. I will respond eventually. All right, everybody. Ash Harper out.